how to persist in your assumption, because your manifestations are there because they want you to manifest them. If you can feel them, they are for you. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Valenttina and I'm here to help you embrace your light so that you can manifest your wishes into this reality. And yes, today we're talking about how we can persist in our assumption. And I'm gonna take you through 6 steps to help you persist in your assumptions, because your manifestations are there for you to manifest them. But before we get into it, I wanted to remind you to please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and remember to like this video so that the YouTube algorithm will show it to people who are watching similar content to yours. And yes, so a big step in actually achieving our manifestations through the law of assumption is persisting. We have got to persist in our assumption. And the first step to actually persist in our assumption is to start assuming. You have got to dare to assume. You have got to assume. You have got to really make a proper assumption for your manifestations. Now, I have created a video where I go through what the law of assumption really is and how you can create new assumptions that support your manifestations. Here's the link. You stop this video, go and watch that one first, and then come back. Because actually, if you're not creating a proper assumption for your manifestations and you are just thinking about them, then how are you going to manifest them? You have got to create a proper assumption that support your manifestations. So please go and watch that video and then come back at a later time when you actually need to persist in your manifestations, when you have the feeling that you need to persist in your manifestations. So just assume, properly assume your wishes into this reality. That's the first step. The second step, assume the person that you wish to be. Assume the person that you wish to be. Now, this step is all about the transformation. You know, for every manifestation, we go through a specific transformation, a vibrational transformation. Manifestations are all about emotions, about experiencing emotions, energy in motion. We want to manifest certain things because we want to feel in a specific way. So you have got to embrace that. You have got to embrace the person that you wish to be. Nothing is stopping you. You can start to feel as that person right now, even though your 3D is telling you otherwise, because feelings are within, and you can always go within and feel the way that you need to feel. Feel the emotions. Embrace that person that you wish to be. Don't wait for your 3D to show you your manifestation, to deliver your manifestation. You don't have to wait for the universe to deliver the manifestation for you to be that person. You can start right here and right now. You are only one decision away. Just start being that person and start feeling all these emotions. Embrace yourself. Embrace your assumption. You know, we're talking about your manifestations. We're talking about your dreams and your wishes. You don't have to wait. You can just embrace them today. The third step has to do with the fact that your conscious mind and your outer senses, they are going to deny your assumption. And how to avoid that? Well, so this third step is actually directly connected to the second one, the one that I just talked about, because even though your 3D is telling you otherwise, your 3D is telling you that your manifestation is not here yet, as I said it, nothing is stopping you from going within and experiencing your manifestations within. That's the best way to tell yourself that your manifestations are here, because you can feel them. If you can feel your manifestations, they are for you. Remember, your manifestations are here because they want you to manifest them. Something made you pay attention to the things that you want to manifest. The universe made you pay attention to the things that you want to manifest, which means that you were supposed to experience them in this lifetime. So please, even though you're out of senses and your mind are telling you otherwise, just go within. Feel the wish fulfilled. Dwell in your assumption and start feeling and experiencing that manifestation from within. Remember, if you persist on the feeling, if you persist going within and feeling your assumption, dwelling on your assumption, feeling your emotions, the 3D won't have any other option but to deliver that manifestation to you. The trick here is about going within and doing the persisting on the emotions over and over and over again until it manifests, for which you have always got to go back to your assumption. Independently of what can be going on around you, just make sure that you have a clear assumption to go back to. A clear assumption that explains your why you want to manifest the things that you want to manifest, and why they make you feel so beautifully. Because that's the thing about our manifestations. All the things that we want to manifest are going to make us feel amazing. But you have got to have a clear why as to why that's making you feel amazing. The clearer your assumption, the faster they will happen in the 3D. But you have to have a clear idea as to what your manifestations mean to you. Because maybe we're trying to manifest the same thing, but manifestations mean something to me and they might mean something completely different to you or to other people. So you have got to have a clear idea as to what your manifestations and the assumption behind your manifestation means to you. So make sure that you have a proper assumption that supports your manifestation, an assumption that explains your why, an assumption that is so powerful that for you it will be just easy. It will be part of your flow to go back to it over and over again every time you need to do so. Also, remember to become that person that you wish to be. Assume you are the person that you'd wish to be, and start to do that today, because nothing is stopping you. You can always go within and start living, start experiencing your manifestations. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.